do you think the overall filming of your project went?
Overall, I think the actual filming was went quite well. We only took 2 days to film everything, and once we had everything organised, as in like the location and like the actors and stuff, so we knew exactly who we could rely on to film, I think it went pretty smoothly.
Yeah, anyone else want to say something about the film?
Filming went really well. I think we had a lot of issues with actors and people having to drop out and everything like that. But I think we planned it really well. Had storyboards. We knew exactly where we were filming, what shots we were doing, and everything like that. So I think that went quite well.
Okay. Starting with you, Kieran, and we'll go around. How do you think you each performed in your role?
Well, as director, personally, I didn't do too much. Others took more charge because I just didn't really give the final say, to be honest. So I think I done quite poorly, in my opinion.
I was the producer, so I got a lot of the locations sorted and spoke to all the people that I needed to get the locations for when we needed, and did a bit of paperwork and bits and pieces like that. So I think that went okay. It was just a matter of finding people that you could rely on, not to like mess you about or something. That was a bit difficult.
Yeah, I was camera op, and I feel I did quite well. I thought our shots were pretty good. Quite proud of my performance.
I was sound. I did okay. Some of the footage wasn't there. We just needed some practice with audio. I think everyone did. But I think I did just about as well as we have been taught to.
My role was lighting, and it was agreed that I would write the script. However, we did have issues there, but there were wrongs on both sides, and obviously I didn't take part in the overall filming of our project, but like I say, there were wrongs on both sides, but it's water under the bridge. And over that, I did miss out, so home filming I don't really know, but overall in my role I didn't really complete it, so for me, obviously I didn't do it, so obviously I did very badly.
Okay, so leading on from the point you just made, how do you feel that you worked as a group?
I think as a group we probably would have worked a lot better if communication had been better. I couldn't communicate with all of the group because I don't have access to Snapchat, and we use Snapchat to communicate. So I only really had full contact with Alex, which made things a bit difficult for me because I obviously couldn't communicate all of my thoughts and my ideas with the film, which made so communication was an issue, and for that I think we suffered as a group.
Okay, anyone else got anything to say about that?
I'd say minus Vicky for that reason. I think we work quite well. Like Kieran, you said before about people taking over as director. I think that was okay. I get because a lot of people did. I think everyone just did bits. I thought it worked quite well.
Yeah, I think we did quite well because obviously we didn't have Vicky during the filming, so everyone just sort of took over any jobs that didn't. Like there was nobody to do, so like lighting and things, because obviously as a producer there's not loads you can do on set while you're filming, so I sort of helped out with the lighting more so that there was someone doing it.
Okay, and finally, what other issues did you face and how did you overcome them?
Well, we had a lot of issues with like finding places and then finding times that it would work, because we filmed in Tully House, which is obviously a public area where people pay to get in, so you had to be careful not to get any of the public in shot for privacy reasons, but the museum needed to agree to us being allowed to do it, and obviously getting all the exhibits and everything in shot. It was more about the public because we were in the underpass as well, and I think we had a problem with crew obviously, and we had actors like on the day drop out, so we struggled to find. I think we had 2 people not get there, so on the day we had to find 2 people to actually be in the film.
Anyone else?
Can I ask something really quickly? So you said you didn't perform well as director.
Yep.
Why? And you said how that worked, but why do you think that was?
Um,
What would you have changed to? Because what I worry about in a project like this is that yes, people can jump in and help and stuff like that, but there's nobody with one clear vision if there isn't a director in place. So what do you think you could have changed, or anybody else, what do you think could have changed to make that work in a better way?
well, I'll give the reason. The reason I feel like I didn't perform the best as director was I wasn't too motivated. I wasn't really enjoying it like some of our group were. For instance, Daniel really enjoyed it, so he jumped in a lot as director, and he had images of how he wanted things, and I was fine because he enjoyed it. To work better, probably should have flipped the roles around, and that could have been something a bit less important, even though everything's quite important. But yeah.
I think you would have been a bit more enthusiastic about it if it was like something that you're really interested in. So like obviously in the future you'll actually be doing projects you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, then looking at the communication aspect of it as well, do you think that using Snapchat was maybe the best way forward if the whole crew couldn't communicate at the same time, or is there other ways that you could have communicated, other ways you could have utilised? What I'm looking for is moving forward, what would you change?
We simply use Snapchat because the majority of the group had Snapchat. Like some people don't have Facebook, so there was more people who had Snapchat than Facebook, I think. So it was just an easier way to do that and then send the messages out when we had it, if that made sense.
Do you think though, say if you were working on a major feature film or something like that, and you looked at, well, 50% of the crew have this and the rest don't, but because 50% of the crew have this, we'll use this, do you not think would have been a better way?
We've all got Messenger, so maybe we could have used that instead. It would have been easier, and we've all got access to it. That would have probably would have made things easier to have a group chat maybe on Facebook.
Or we could all get something new, for instance, like Skype or something.
Yeah, what I'm trying to get you to do is look at it. One of the things that you get marked against on this is problem solving, and to me, that lack of communication, even if it's only one member of the crew, is a problem that you need to look at. Not at the ends, but at a point of view, okay, hold on, not everybody's communicating, we need to find another way forward with this. And also as well, like, rather than people jumping in with the directing side of things, looking at it from the perspective, okay, this role isn't working for me, what role would, and swapping things around a bit, if that makes sense. Okay. So everybody, anything else to add? Jenny, do you have anything else? Do you want to just go around and get one more, give me a couple of lines just about how you felt about the project and how you feel about the way things are moving forward at the moment, as a whole.
I'll start with you, Vicky.
I think moving forward, I think we're doing very well. I think overall this project has helped us learning more different techniques of how to use things, and compared to especially my first project, it's a massive improvement. I think going forward I have learnt from it, obviously with communication, and in a way that I may always want things my own way, I can't always have that, and going into the film business is something I'm going to have to learn quickly, and this experience has certainly helped me do that. And also I just think maybe it's definitely been a massive learning curve, and something that I'll definitely draw back on for future projects.
I definitely preferred this project than the last one. I can actually watch this one back without cringing, because the first one went okay. I think audio was a lot better in this one than the last one, and to be fair, I think everything was camera work and everything, just because we've learnt more as a group.
Yeah, I agree. I think I preferred this project, the end result, a lot more. And we've all learnt things, like, especially with the actors, I thought. Like, we've learnt to make sure actors are going to be there.
I think overall it wasn't actually, it sounds really negative, like everything that we've said, but it wasn't actually that bad. Like, we planned out quite a lot and had a lot of ideas, and like shooting and everything wasn't bad. There was just a lot of problems to overcome before getting to that stage, and definitely the end product that we got is a lot better than the last project that we had.
Overall, in my opinion, the end product of this project was better than my first. However, I don't think I like either of them. Just going off how I was during them and how and what I thought of them, I just didn't really click with either of them. However, the end product was satisfying enough.